Okay.
Alright. Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle9965. Doing another wrestling DVD review. Today I'll be doing a review on the greatest superstars of the 21st century. This set has been out for it's been released for about a week and a half now. I just got it myself yesterday, and I watched the whole, all three discs today, and I'll be doing a full review. But before I give you a detail as to my opinions about the set, I'm just going to show you the cover. So here on the front cover, you have the greatest superstars of the 21st century. And here, this set just pretty much has all of the greatest superstars in the 2000s. So guys like Rock and Triple H and Undertaker, Orton and Cena and Shawn Michaels and so many other great wrestlers that are on this front cover that I'm not going to name. So let's see if you guys can see that. Then on the back here is just kind of tells you, about the wrestlers who have shined in the 2000s. And again, just more pictures there. You open it up, and you can see more of, greatest wrestlers in the 2000s. And then here it has the contents of each disc, disc 1, 2, and 3. And then these are the actual discs themselves. Okay. So that's it for the box and the covering. Now onto the set itself. Well, not to the set itself, but my views and opinions about this. The first disc for the 3-disc set tells you about goes down the list and lists down all of the top stars who dominated in the WWE in the 2000s, from the year 2000 to 2009. So it lists guys like Chris Jericho, Edge, Triple H, JBL, Kane, Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, and John Cena, and so many more. The second disc, disc 2 and 3, features matches from some of these superstars who've dominated in the 21st century. Now, this was part of my complaint. The first disc I thought was great. I thought it really did go down the list of naming some of the greatest wrestlers from 2000, who dominated in the 2000s. The only thing I kind of was annoyed with when it came to the first disc was the narrator. I thought the narrator's voice was very annoying to me. But if you can get past that, it's a great little documentary. Now on to the last two discs that feature the wrestling matches themselves. Like I said, when I first heard about this DVD set, I had my hopes up pretty high. I thought this was going to be pretty good. But I have to say, after watching the whole thing today, this set as a whole, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed with it. Due to the simple fact that, one, it doesn't have a lot of matches on here. I was a little bit disappointed with that. All these great wrestlers that they've named in the 21st century, I think they could have put a little bit more matches on the set. And secondly, the other complaint that I have is that majority of the matches that they have on here, well, not even majority, but some of the matches that they have on here are matches that I already have on my other wrestling DVD sets and pay-per-view collections and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it'll be the same for you guys too, if you guys have this set. So basically, when WWE releases a 3-disc set, each disc is about 3 hours. There's 3 hours of content altogether, collectively of 9 hours. So I think it's a little bit bogus. For the second disc, like I said, it had good matches, but one of the things that I had a complaint with was they had the 1 hour Iron Man match between Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle for the title. This was a great match. It was great, back in SmackDown 6-7 years ago when I first watched it, and it was great to watch it again now. But just for the simple fact that because it's 1 hour, it's so long, it takes a majority of the time within that one disc, that they weren't able to put any more matches on this disc. So because of that, you only had 5 matches on the second disc, which I think was a big letdown. I mean, if that was the case, I think they should have. If that was the case, they could have taken out the one-man Iron match and could have placed 2 more matches, in its place on the second disc. Another thing I also didn't like was that they have the Booker T versus The Rock at SummerSlam 2001 for the WCW Championship. I already have this match. I have this match on my Rock, Most Electrifying Man of All Sports Entertainment DVD set, as well as my 2001 SummerSlam pay-per-view DVD. So I don't know why they added that on here. Rock's had a lot of other great matches in 2000 and in 2001 and 2002 and 3, in the early 2000s. So I don't know why they picked that match in particular. Second thing, now we move on to the third disc. The third disc also had, some great matches, but it only has about, 6 or 7 matches. Collectively, altogether, you have about 11 matches on this entire set, which I was, like I said, once again, a little bit disappointed with. But when it comes to the third disc, you had 2 matches that featured JBL. One was a fatal 4-way, the other was a triple threat. JBL, like I said, whether you guys may hate the guy or like him, he was a dominating, star, in 2000 for the entire year of 2004 as the WWE champion. But I don't see as to why did they have to feature, if you're only going to put, a certain number of matches within a set, why have most of them featuring the same wrestler? I kind of don't really get that. And it even goes with Triple H. I mean, most of these matches have Triple H in it. Once again, like I said, Triple H, a great wrestler, but I didn't understand the need as to why they have to have most of these matches feature with Triple H in it. I think we could have gone without one of these matches that had JBL in it, and the same for Triple H. Then you have the other match. We got Batista versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 23. Again, this is another match that I already have on both my WrestleMania 23 DVD set and on my Batista I Walk Alone documentary DVD set that this match is featured on. I don't know why they put that on here. Just saying. And then you have an 8-man tag match with John Cena, Batista, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker versus Randy Orton, Edge, Mr. Kennedy, and MVP. This was an 8-man tag match. This was another good match, but like the Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle match, because it's so long, it takes up majority of the time, so much time that within the disc that you can't, that WWE weren't able to add on anything else within this one disc, because like I said, each disc contains 3 hours of content, and so you have one match that consists of 1 hour. Majority of the time of one disc, that you don't have any room to place anything else. I think that the third disc could have gone without the 8-man tag match. Like I said, it was a good match, but like the Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar match, they're really long. Both good matches, but they're so long. And if you can only put 3 hours of content within each disc, I don't think it was necessary for you to put them in there. I think you could have take those matches out, and you could have put 2 or 3 other matches, good matches, in the place of those 1 hour-long matches. So these are, really my only complaints that, I really have. And maybe another thing I really kind of have with it, too, is that the last 3 matches on the third disc, you had a triple threat match between Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Edge, and then you had the 8-man tag match, which I had just named, and then the Batista-Undertaker match at WrestleMania 23. These last 3 matches are during the time of that where the superstars are on the road to WrestleMania 23. That's something else that I really didn't get. You have the triple threat match, which crowns the #1 contender to face Cena at WrestleMania 23 for the championship. Then you had the 8-man tag match, which was around the time when they were going to have the WrestleMania 23 match, and then you had Batista versus Undertaker for the world title at WrestleMania 23. I mean, these last 3 matches had something to do with or on the route to, or on the road leading to WrestleMania 23. I don't understand that at all. But like I said, those are my complaints. Those are the only complaints I have with the disc. Well, not with the disc, but with the set in general. Like I said, the first disc is great. The narrator is a bit annoying. If you can get past that, it's really great. The last 2 discs, good matches, but not a lot of matches, which is a letdown. And like I said, most of the matches that are within the 2 discs are matches that I'm pretty sure most of you wrestling fans already have on other DVD sets or collections that you already have. So like I said, all in all, it's not a bad DVD set, but it's not that great either. It's not perfect. In my opinion, the very best of WCW Nitro beats this set out of the box, in my opinion. So, like I said, I don't know. For me, like I said, it's okay. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It's not great, but like I said, once again, it's not that perfect. I do recommend you guys getting it. But maybe since if you see my review, I'm probably bashing it more than I'm giving it more negatives than I am positive, so you might not get it if you watch this review. But either way, like I said, it's not that bad. I think you should get it. It's something nice to have. Just to say you have it in your collection, it's nice to have and look back on. And if you don't watch the other 2 discs, at least you can watch the first disc, the documentary to see who dominated, in the 2000s. So this is my review on the Greatest Superstars of the 21st Century DVD set. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe. Later.